Hello, my name is Laura Fab. I'm a hypnobirthing specialist and a mum of 2 boys, and I'm currently pregnant myself with baby number 3. I've had 2 amazingly positive births for both of my boys, and I'm now on a mission to help pregnant families everywhere experience an empowering and positive birth too. In this short class, you're going to learn a game-changing breathing technique that will allow you to confidently manage your contractions during labour. This technique is also an amazing way to connect with your baby during your pregnancy, as well as a long-term postpartum tool for after baby arrives. Speaking from experience, this tool really is a game changer to help you stay calm and focused during any challenging moments of parenthood, from that initial newborn phase through to toddlerhood and beyond. This really is a tool for life, and it only takes a few minutes to learn. So let's get started. So this breathing technique is called surge breathing, and it will do 2 really important things for you during your labour. Firstly, it will allow you to bring in lots of oxygen in to fuel the muscles of your uterus. Your uterus muscles will be working hard during labour, and like any other muscle, the uterus needs oxygen to work. So bringing lots of oxygen into your body will enable your labour to be both more efficient and more comfortable for you and for your baby. And secondly, this surge breathing technique will quickly trigger a relaxation response in your body. Relaxation is really very important during labour because when we are relaxed, we produce the hormone oxytocin. Oxytocin is the number 1 most important hormone for labour, as it drives all of your contractions and makes them feel easier too. So we want bucket loads of oxytocin during labour in order to have a faster, more efficient and more comfortable birth for you and for baby. Using a relaxing breathing technique like surge breathing is a really effective way of boosting your oxytocin levels. So I used this very same technique during the births of both of my sons, and I found it made an amazing difference. It was one of the key reasons why I managed to have 2 very positive and almost pain-free births. We often talk about the fact that we should take time to connect with our babies during our pregnancy. I've worked with hundreds of pregnant women over the last few years, and they often come to me with the same question: how do I connect with baby before they're even born? So surge breathing will help you with this by creating the space and the stillness to really visualize and focus on your growing baby. And then even after you've given birth, surge breathing is also a fantastic tool for life as a new parent. So I regularly use this breathing technique to stay centered and calm during the more challenging moments of parenting. For example, when I've been up in the middle of the night with a crying baby, or during a toddler tantrum. So there you go. Hypnobirthing gives you skills for life. So how do we actually do surge breathing? So let's go through the steps together now. So ensure you're sitting comfortably, and what I would like you to do is to put one hand on your chest and one hand on your tummy, and just breathe normally for a minute. Just breathing in and out at your own pace. And I'd like you to notice when you breathe in, which hand is moving outwards first. Is it the hand on your chest that moves first, or the hand on your tummy that moves first when you're breathing in? And so once you've noticed that, I'd like you to focus on really feeling your tummy expand with each in-breath. So if you're breathing into your chest, try to change to breathing into your tummy instead. When we allow our tummy to expand, we ensure that our diaphragm can have its full range of movement and bring in more oxygen. The diaphragm is the big muscle sitting across the bottom of your ribs, which moves down to allow us to breathe in and moves up to allow us to breathe out. So if you were already breathing into your tummy before, keep doing what you were doing, but just really deepen that breath, feeling your tummy rise and expand underneath your hands on the in-breath, and then gently deflate on the out-breath. Good. So keep breathing in that way. And now I'd like to draw attention to other parts of your body. So give your shoulders a little wiggle to release any tension and ensure that they are relaxed and resting long and low away from your neck. When I ask people to take a deep breath, they will often breathe in like this, with their shoulders all hunched up and tense. So instead, I would like you to ensure that you have nice, low and relaxed shoulders. So when your shoulders are relaxed, the rest of your body follows. So it's a really great way to release tension. Same with your jaw. So make sure that you're not clenching your jaw or holding any tension there either. Ideally, you'll be breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. But if you have a cold or a stuffed nose, or if nose breathing just isn't comfortable for you, then breathing through your mouth will be absolutely fine too. Absolutely no stress about that. So just practicing together now, we're going to be taking that deep breath in through your nose, shoulders relaxed, jaw relaxed, and feeling your tummy expand. And releasing that breath gently and slowly through slightly parted lips. Breathing in through your nose, feeling your tummy rise and expand. And releasing that breath slowly through your mouth. Breathing in again, feel your tummy rise and expand. And release that breath slowly and gently. Breathing in one more time. And releasing slowly and gently. Okay, so how do you feel after that? We just did maybe 3 or 4 rounds of the breath, but hopefully you can already feel the difference that it makes in your body and your nervous system. Perhaps you're feeling more still, more centered, more relaxed. One thing you'll notice about surge breathing is that there isn't any counting. The out breath should be slower and longer than the in breath, but honestly, this breath is all about you and what feels good in your body. So listening to your body and feeling the benefits of surge breathing flow through you. So do get practicing and really understand what feels good for you with this breath. So, how do we use this technique to connect with our baby during our pregnancy? What I suggest is once a day, perhaps when you first wake up in the morning or last thing at night, or when you're rubbing some moisturizer on your bump, just commit to spending 2 or 3 minutes doing this surge breathing. Place your hand gently on your tummy and feel it rise and expand with each in-breath. Imagine the oxygen flowing through your body and circulating around baby. So baby will often become more active and start kicking more when we're doing this kind of deep, intentional breathing, as baby will be receiving more oxygen too and feeling all of the benefits. So just tune into baby's movements as you continue your surge breathing. If baby is sleeping, then that's okay too. Think about what position they're in, what they can see and hear around them. So, for example, they can hear the familiar beating of your heart, the rush of blood flowing around your body, your voice. Take a moment to just say something to baby, either out loud or in your head. And if you don't know what to say to them, that's fine. Just tell them what you are most looking forward to about meeting them. Or you could sing or hum a song from your childhood. I just imagine, the first time that you will finally meet each other face to face and tell baby that it won't be long. During labour itself, this technique is going to be a vital part of ensuring that birth is a positive experience for both you and baby. As I mentioned earlier, surge breathing will bring in lots of oxygen into your body to fuel the muscles of your uterus, and it will trigger a relaxation response, allowing you to produce more oxytocin, the hormone you need for a more efficient and comfortable labour. As you go through labour, you'll need to adapt and change your breathing technique for the different stages of labour. However, this technique is a fantastic place to start. So in my full course, I will teach you the techniques that you can use for the different stages of labour and how you might adapt these to your particular situation. And then for postpartum. So postpartum can be one of the most challenging periods of anyone's life, but it can honestly also be truly magical if you have support of people around you and you're able to stay calm in stressful situations. So after baby arrives, do keep using surge breathing regularly. If you feel that your stress levels rise, perhaps when it's 3 a.m., you're exhausted and baby is crying and you just don't know why, then do a few rounds of surge breathing. Breathing in as you hold your baby close, it will calm you down, and baby will also feel the calming effects from your body, which will help them start to regulate and calm down. Surge breathing definitely won't solve all problems, but it will stop you going into fight or flight response, meaning you can more easily deal with the situation in a rational and calm way. So in my personal experience, I've also found this surge breathing technique really helpful with challenging moments when establishing breastfeeding, as well as handling toddler tantrums. Children aren't born with the skills to regulate their own emotions. Your children will learn how to calm themselves by observing how you calm yourself in difficult situations. So teach them and show them how breathing deeply in this way helps you to stay calm. And then your children will also have a wonderful new skill for life. My Complete Online Hypnobirthing course teaches more about how you can use hypnobirthing skills for a positive postpartum experience. But more about that later. So practice. So in terms of preparing for birth, I would highly recommend that both mum and birth partner practice this breath regularly throughout the remainder of your pregnancy. It is important that birth partners learn this breath for two reasons. So firstly, it's important that you as the birth partner are relaxed during labour as well. This is a big day for you too, and mum will sense if you're stressed out. And then secondly, there may well be points during labour where things get intense and mum might panic a little bit and say, I've forgotten how to breathe. So you as her birth partner will be there to guide her back to your breathing technique and back to a calm and centered place. So both mum and birth partner do try to practice this every day. The more you practice, the more you'll build that muscle memory so that this technique will become second nature to you. And you'll just automatically start doing it when you actually do go into labour. So put a post-it note, perhaps next to your kettle, that says surge breathing. And then every time you see that post-it while you're making a cuppa, commit to just doing, say, 3 to 5 rounds of surge breathing. It only takes 30 seconds and you'll feel the benefits really quickly, as we've just seen. Of course, this breathing technique is only one piece of the puzzle, and there is so much more you can do to experience a positive birth. As mentioned earlier, you would need to adapt these techniques for the different stages of labour, and there are plenty of other important components of a positive birth. For example, upright birth positions, deep relaxation techniques, birth partner tools such as labour massage techniques, and so on. So in my Complete Online Hypnobirthing course, you will learn all of this and more. You will learn the science of what really happens in your body during labour and practical techniques to work with your body rather than against it. This will make labour so much easier for both you and baby. And I really hope that by using all of the techniques I teach, you will be able to experience an amazing positive birth like I did. The course itself is taught in around 30 bite-sized videos. So the idea is that you can spend 10 minutes a day over the course of a month to prepare for your positive birth. Or alternatively, you could easily binge watch and finish the course in 2 or 3 days if you prefer. There are plenty of activities for you to try out and consolidate your learning, such as massage techniques for your birth partner to use, lots of useful checklists, editable birth plan templates, guided relaxation tracks, and there is also an exclusive bonus video on hypnobirthing for cesarean birth if this is the route that you choose is best for you and your baby, as well as a brand new bonus video on hypnobirthing for postpartum, which I think you'll really love. You'll also have access to our friendly Rise and Glow community of other parents-to-be, as well as regular Q&A sessions and options for ongoing support from me personally. I believe strongly in making hypnobirthing and positive birth affordable and accessible for everyone. Therefore, I'm running a special offer on my Complete Online Hypnobirthing Course at the moment. So do take a look below if you would like to sign up. Feel free to reach out to me via email or on Instagram if you have any questions, and there's details below on how you can reach me. So finally, I just want to say thank you for your time, and I hope you found this class useful.